Hello YouTube, Joe here from Team Brain Infinity, and this time I've got a prototype of my Katana World deck profile. As I said, this is a prototype, so there's a lot of cards missing, just like that Magic World deck when I first posted it, and yeah, really fun. It's actually been winning, as I'm actually pretty shocked about that, as I'm missing some really key cards. So hopefully you guys enjoy the deck. Hopefully I give thorough explanations that you guys understand why I'm playing certain cards. And hopefully you enjoy the video. So thank you for watching, and here comes the deck. So obviously we're playing Katana World, so you need the flag. And we're playing for the buddy as of right now, C-Spling Irukamaru, I think is how you pronounce it. Irukamaru. Yeah, Irukamaru. Okay. So it's just a vanilla. For my monsters, I'm playing one Blood Knife Kimensai. I only have one at the moment. I think I'm getting a couple in the mail. Really good card. Size 1 with 4,000 attack, 2 critical, and 1,000 defense. It kills itself at the end of the turn and has the Penetrate skill. Skull Warriors, this is actually a really key card for the deck. I'm playing 4 copies of the buddy. It's a vanilla with 3,000 attack, 2 critical, and 2,000 defense. And it's just good for getting damage in and gaining life for the buddy call. And this card actually does help a lot. I play 4 copies of the Steel Wall Beheading Crab. This card is actually really solid in the deck, and I think I might keep it because it goes in the middle and just really annoys your opponents. And a lot of people are playing 4,000 or less monsters, as well as the 5,000 Rapier and Dragon Roll and Dragon Knights have their Lieutenant if people are playing that. And there's a lot of cards this card can stop. I'm just going to put it like that, and certain cards combo really well with it in defending yourself. I play 4 copies of Steelhead Hamlet Bear. It is a size 1, 2,000 attack, 2 critical, 3,000 defense. It's the opposite stats of Irukamaru. So that's it for the size 1s. That's all I have. I'm missing Yami Gitsune's. I'm hoping to get them in the next boxes I get. So be on the lookout for those. The only size 2 I play as of right now is Black Tiger, oh my god, I can't remember, or Blade Tiger, Genbao. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a size 2 with 6,000 power, 3 critical, and 1,000 defense. Really good for going on the offensive, that's what I have to say. And 2 copies of probably one of the most useful size 3s I've seen, being Sky Rush Garo. It is a size 3 with the call cost of pay 3 gauge and put a Skull Warrior from a drop zone into this soul. And this actually isn't a high call cost for this deck because this deck doesn't use too much gauge, a lot of 1s and a couple 2s. So paying 3 gauge isn't too hard, and you're gonna play him probably once a game. Really good card for the deck. For one of the best spells in the game, in my opinion. I think this rivals in power to Dragon Knight Song Ancient Lands or whatever. I'm playing Return to the Underworld. I only have 1. I need more of these. This card is absolutely amazing. What it does is, once per turn you can pay gauge. You get a Skull Warrior, a size 1 or less Skull Warrior from your drop zone back onto the field without paying its call cost. It's absolutely nutty. You can do so many things with that. Then I play Art of Bayou Replacement at 1. It's your nullifier. I need 3 more. It's like Solomon's Shield. Now I'm going to put down 3 special cards in the amount I play them at. So 4 Demon Way Nori Hikigame, 3 Spinning Windmill Knives backhand, and 2 Shooting Cross Knives right hand. I think this is the right of your screen, and I think this is the left. This is definitely the middle. I'm playing them here for a reason. Nori Hikigame blocks attacks in the center, and then it nullifies them, and then if it's a size 2 or less monster, it destroys them. This only works when your monster is being attacked in the center, and you have to pay a gauge. This happens quite often, so that's why I play 4 of these. I play 2 of each of these because sometimes people will attack their left and rights because the unit, troop, whatever you want to call it, gets annoying. And they're going to try and get rid of it, and if you have this card, you pay gauge, nullify the attack for shooting, or spinning windmill knives, it's on the left, and shooting cross knives, it's on the right. If you're being attacked, you pay a gauge, you nullify the attack, and then destroy all of your opponent's monsters. This card's okay. This card's good, but I wouldn't play it any more than 2 because it's still kind of clogs in the hand because you're not going to activate it that often, so sometimes you'll actually charge and draw one as good as it is. It seems a lot more broken on paper. One Demon Way, Genpakaguri, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna put this up to 3 to counter. You can only play this card when one of your creatures is destroyed. You counter and destroy an opponent's creature as well. Really good card for the deck. One Art of Explosive Hates Fall. I'm bumping this card up to 2. It's a set card. It is the cast cost of pay 1 gauge and put 1 card from your deck into this card's soul. The effect is when your opponent puts a monster on the field, you can look at this card's soul. If it has a monster and the monster is the same size as the one your opponent just played, you can reveal it and destroy your opponent's monster, deal 2 damage, and then destroy this card. It's really good because you can play it, make your opponent assume it's size 1 because Katana World decks mainly play size 1. You put maybe the size 2 or 3 in there and really get them off guard there. Sorry about the blare on this angle. Gotta stop that now. But this card's actually really good. You could trick your opponent to... You play mind games on them. That's what Katana World's kind of about. Simple item removal. These are fillers, but this card's actually not the worst because there are set spells that do get in the way, and you need to get rid of them. So Neutralize is good, Destruction is just a filler, and Art of Item Blasting is pay 2 gauge to destroy an item. They're pretty simple cards. This is the Drago energy of the deck. I'm not even going to bother saying the name because I'm not good at all these. It's just Drago energy for Skull Warriors. 4 copies of Demon Way Sakura Fubuki, I think it is. Yeah, Sakura Fubuki. You pay 2 life and nullify a spell that your opponent casts. So it's like Abracadabra for Katana World. The last spell I play is Clear Serenity. You play this card and you gain 3 gauge. You can only activate this card once per turn. Really good card. I'm just gonna throw all the items out at once. 2 Elite Sword Mika thingy. I'm not even going to bother with the name because they screwed it up since they changed it. It's a sword with 5,000 attack, 2 critical, no call cost, is penetrate, but it destroys itself at the end of the turn. 3 Ninja Blade Kogara. Oh my gosh, why are all these so annoying? Kurogashi. It's your typical Drago Fearless, Bolter Piercing Spear, whatever you want to call it. Just typical weapon. 2 Burning Bow. I'm not going to explain this card in this video because I actually want to make a tech on this video. Tech video on it because this card is really neat and I think certain decks can really benefit off it. Main one being Katana World because Dragons already have such useful items that they really don't need this card. And Danger's just going to be playing Hysteric Spear all the time. But I do feel like Magic and Katana World can really benefit off this card. For the impacts, I play 1 Secret Sword Lethal Formation. I'm taking this out. I don't like the way it works in this deck. Not as good as I thought it would be in Skull Warriors, so it's coming out. But the 2 cards I do play that I have as of right now are Secret Sword, Shooting Star, and Moonfang. Moonfang nullifies an impact and deals 3 damage, and Shooting Star destroys an item that's attacking you as the player and deals 3 damage. So they both have call costs of pay 3 gauge, and I'm trying to see. Oh, when your opponent casts. Oh, okay, that's part of the effect. It's really useful. They're good cards, but I just don't see them being that great in the deck, and I feel like the Skull Warriors have their own impact that's better. Which is Demon Way Karakurana, and getting 3 of these in the mail from a really good friend, and what it says is pay 2 gauge. You can only activate this card if you have no monsters in either player's center. Your opponent has 2 or less cards in your hand, and they have 4 or less life. And the card states deal 4 damage. It's a Gargantua Punisher with 2 less gauge for your opponent having 2 or less cards in your hand, which is pretty normal in the game of Buddy Fight. So really useful. There's not much to say about this card. Sorry, I had a yawn. But there's not much to say about this card besides it's really useful, and I've won many games off this card alone. and it's actually been a really useful card. So I might play 4. I'm gonna try 4 first, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna go down to 3. So yeah. Or nah, I think I'm just gonna play 3. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play 3. 4 seems like it would clog, but that's pretty much it for the Katana World prototype deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, as I said. And that's pretty much it. Joey from Team Bring Infinity signing out. Peace, guys.